So I did CPR for the first time at work, and I just kind of wanted to share about it, just to kind of get it off my chest. And this is random video clip of my lunch. Anyways, welcome back to the channel, and glad you're here. Um, so I love my unit, I love my coworkers, I love all the things. It's stressful. It's been stressful transitioning, but a good stress. And everyone is super supportive. But anyways, obviously nothing competes with experience, and so since our hospital certifies you in CPR every 3 months. So, which has been nice because you feel like you're really prepared for anything that would happen. And I've been around codes before, I just haven't been like one of the people on deck for actual compressions. And I always feel like it's one way or the other when you work in healthcare. You either end up being part of a code like your first week on the job, or it's been years. So it was my first time doing compressions. It was like 3 o'clock in the morning. We had a new patient, and the patient says, which you always never hope to hear them say on admission, they're like, this is it, I'm gonna die tonight. And that has only happened to me a few times, but every time it's happened, the patient's been right. But yeah, so it's a pretty serious thing when a patient says that, and you don't take it lightly. Anyways, sure enough, a couple hours later, the patient codes. The girl who was in there started compressions right away, and then had did the code button, and then we came running in, and I had started writing things on the board. So in the hospital, when a code is called, everyone has different roles. So someone's doing compressions, someone's in line to do the next set of compressions. Respiratory therapy comes down, doctors come down, lab comes down, everyone's there. And someone's giving meds, someone's helping keep count, someone's writing everything down. There's just a lot of roles. And I, right away, since someone was already doing compressions and someone was like next to her, I had started like writing down what was going on and the times. But then someone asked if someone else could do compressions, so I got in line right away. And there was several people in the room. It's not like someone was like, oh, I can't do compressions, but it was a tiny lady, so like very short, so I'm a little bit taller, so I got in line next. And yeah, it was my first time performing compressions on a patient, and I kind of wondered how I was going to be in that situation because I've never done it before, and I didn't even think about it at the time, but like reflecting back, like the skill took over, and I'm so glad that I've been like practicing this every 3 months, because I didn't even think about it. I did it, and the counting went well, and it went really well. And sure enough, I felt the cracking of the ribs underneath me. I don't know if it was like ribs cracking or cartilage popping, but it felt awful. But I didn't stop, I just kept going. And it's so weird doing compression, and I know this is kind of gross, but this is a nursing channel. But the patient was a little bit on the larger side, and they just felt like a big roll of, I don't know, it's so hard to explain, but it felt like a big lifeless body, which it was. I did a couple rounds of compressions till I couldn't do it anymore, and then someone else took over, and by this time we had administered some medications, and everyone was there, respiratory was there, and we got a pulse back. So success. But yeah, I don't know, afterwards, all of a sudden, like after the craziness died down, and once a patient's been coded, whether we get a pulse back or not, they automatically go to the ICU for more extensive monitoring. So once they were taken up to the ICU and things had settled down a little bit, all of a sudden I realized like my legs felt like jelly, my arms hurt, my back hurt. I'm so out of shape. That's something I need to work on, but I did not realize how intense it is and how intense it's going. Oh, that's my clock, sorry. But yeah, it was quite the experience, and I definitely feel ready for next time it happens, but I don't know, it was just traumatic because it's part of what we do. never forget the first time you do compressions, and that was my first time, and yeah, so it gave us a lot to talk about and think about and reflect, and it was just so crazy because we were barely done with that, and call lights were going off, and I had answered a call light, and someone was unhappy that their water wasn't cold, and then it was time to do my like 4 a.m. rounds on all my other patients and assessments, and it's just crazy the like pace of work as a nurse, like anywhere, but especially in the hospital. Like you just keep going. Whether something amazing happens, something sad happens, something intense happens, you keep going. Sorry, there were people walking. Anyways, that's that. I will see you all later. We had a good weekend as a family before I worked, and I'm at the end of my 3 days, thank goodness, because I'm ready to relax again and recoup and rejuvenate. I've noticed it helps a lot when I like have something to look forward to when I'm not at work, and nothing big, just like going fishing or something. Anyways, I will see you all later, and I hope you all are having a good day, and yeah, I would love to hear all about your guys' first time doing CPR or how you feel about it, because I didn't know if I'd be ready, and I'm glad I felt ready, and it definitely is one more thing that boosts my confidence as a new nurse, like, okay, I can do this. And if it happens again, I'm gonna do it again. So talk to you all later. Bye.